All right, welcome back to the Rubber Duck Recruiter. I'm Tim Wilkins, and today we're going to talk about agency recruitment versus internal recruitment. Let's jump right into agency recruitment first. If you're an agency recruiter, then you're probably recruiting for multiple different clients. You probably have a slightly lower base salary than your internal counterparts, and you have the option to build your book of business as much as you possibly can, and it really is a choose your own destiny. So there's no cap on how much you can make. However, there's no assurance that you'll make a very, very large sum of money. And that's often why people get placed in agencies. It's because they're promised these six-figure jobs, but it takes a lot of effort, sometimes a lot of luck to get there. This is a good type of career path for you if you're really money motivated, if you can work real hard, if you're real aggressive, if you're real good in sales, and you don't mind ambiguity and having things going up and down and up and down. There's more to say about that, but that's a good overall summary of agency recruitment. Internal recruitment, on the other hand, tends to be more focused on HR. You're still filling positions, but you're filling positions for the company that you're at right now. You're a lot more intimate with the company that you're at. So that means that you're meeting with hiring managers on specific teams within your company. You're focusing on what the culture is and trying to build out that culture. It doesn't really matter how many placements you make. You're paid to make placements and fill roles, but at the same token, it's not like agency recruitment where you're only as good as your last placement. Oftentimes, you won't place any candidates for a good period of time, and that's okay. Your job isn't going to be in jeopardy because you went a month or two without placing a candidate. This is a type of job that is temperamentally built for somebody that enjoys building culture, that you like the process of really helping someone in their career and then seeing them walk around the office, that you're maybe more focused on community rather than income or money. Maybe more connection focused as opposed to status focused, and I would say that this is also a career path that is highly collaborative. As an agency recruiter, you're kind of on your own and you can become an island recruiting for the roles that you're on, trying to fill them. But as an internal recruiter, you're more of a collaborator. So getting into each of these different types of recruitment paths it's different for both. If you want to become an internal recruiter, then you're most likely going to start off as a recruiting coordinator. And that's basically just a glorified scheduler. So that's living in Outlook or Gmail or whatever respective email system your company is in, and then learning from there about HR policy, about the positions that are available, and building your way up to either an HR recruiter, a technical recruiter, whatever your company is. So, but as an internal recruiter, you can go higher and higher. It's not unheard of, or I guess it's not uncommon for people to go from being a recruiting coordinator to a recruiter to an HR manager to head of HR or whatever like that. Now, agency recruitment, there is a lower bar for entry. Anybody can become an agency recruiter. However, the type of success and the type of growth that you would see is a lot more volatile. So as an agency recruiter, you most likely won't be one of those people that are making six figures despite whatever the company is telling you. It's a very low percentage of people that can make that much money, at least quickly. Also, in terms of your career growth, there's not much you can do past an agency recruiter. You could become an account manager, sure, but you're not really learning about the inner workings of a company necessarily. You're really only learning surface level details to help recruit on specific roles. So your corporate growth, so to speak, is much more limited as an agency recruiter. If you're just thinking about getting into recruitment, what I would advise is that you really think about what type of person you are and what type of, I guess you could say, what type of motivators are most compelling to you. If you are the type of person that is more motivated by status and security or something like that, then agency recruitment might be the better fit for you. If you like being aggressive, if you like really building something that is your own and making, almost being a bit competitive, no, definitely being competitive, then agency recruitment might be perfect for you. But if you're somebody that doesn't like volatility, that doesn't really feel like they're a huge competitor, that doesn't like to be real aggressive in sales and stuff like that, then agency recruitment is going to be more difficult. On the flip side, if you're someone that's more connection oriented, if you're somebody that really likes building things that are communal as opposed to just something for yourself, if you're somebody that likes to establish deeper relationships rather than kind of ephemeral, transitory ones, then and you're somebody that likes to learn about how a company works and really grow their tactical knowledge as opposed to just doing the same thing over and over again to achieve more money, then internal recruitment might be a great place for you to start. And there's definitely a lot more career growth in it for you. So that's enough for now. Hopefully this was helpful to you and figuring out what style of recruitment you're best suited for.